Joining me now is Pakistan's High Commissioner to the UK, Dr. Mohammad Faisal. Thank you, sir, for joining us here on
Thank you for inviting me.
Program. Of course, I just want to get your reaction to what we've seen over the course of the last 24 hours. It was around this time last night when the series of airstrikes took place on Pakistani territory.
Yes, it began around this time yesterday, and 9 targets so far we know have been hit. So it is a very, very serious matter. Of course, Pakistan wanted to avoid it. We have been saying for the last 14, 15 days, let's investigate the matter. International investigation. Pakistan is ready to join the international investigation. Including UN Security Council, so many countries have requested for de-escalation, but instead of listening to that, India chose to attack yesterday.
High Commissioner, you say that Pakistan didn't want it to escalate. Do you still not want it to escalate?
We never wanted it to escalate.
In your assessment, and I've been speaking to Pakistani ministers who say they will respond, from your assessment, what could that response look like?
No, it is not for me to predict what it would be. Pakistan's first choice was peace, and we insisted on that. We chose the best way forward, that we thought that, okay, don't believe us, don't believe the Indians, believe the international community, tell them, and an international inquiry can...
In terms of an investigation?
Of course, that is the...
I just want to point out to investigations, because in 2001, the Indian Parliament was attacked. Pakistan was invited to be part of the investigation. In 2008, the Mumbai attacks took place. The finger of blame was pointed at terrorist groups that had arrived into Mumbai from Pakistan. Pakistan was called on for an investigation. In 2016, the Uri attack, Pakistan was invited to be part of the investigation. In 2019, the Pulwama attack took place. Pakistan was invited to be part of the investigation. At all of these different junctures, Pakistan may have cooperated on the surface, but it didn't do anything to prevent these terror groups from flourishing within the country.
First, we have to have our facts right. Somebody has given you the paper, but he has
No one has given me this paper, actually. I spoke to, and I've been documenting and following this, but please, but this isn't a paper that someone has just...
The facts have to be right. The 2008, it was not that Pakistan was invited every time, as you say. No, Pakistan itself said that there should be an investigation. And all these investigations are pending because lack of Indian collaboration. It is the... Let me complete. No.
I just want to point out, because Prime Minister Modi was criticised for inviting Pakistan to Delhi to be part of an investigation at one point, and yet...
Which investigation?
It was either the 2016, the Uri attack, or the 2019...
No, it can be either. We're talking of facts. There was no such thing that he was criticized for something.
By the Indian public.
It is pending, but maybe, I don't know, but it is pending because India unilaterally in 2019 decided to throw all international law under the bus and withdraw the Article 370. Since then, there is no dialogue. The SAARC summit, SAARC is the organization which runs South Asia, which should have led South Asia to development, 1.7 billion people. It is dysfunctional for one reason. India doesn't want it to move forward. 2016 November, the summit was to be in Islamabad. 9 years have passed. Look where GCC has gone. Look where African Union has gone.
Wait. High Commissioner, I do want you to get your points across, and that's why we've invited you on the program.
No, but this has to be clarified that it is not pending because of Pakistan. India has to provide the evidence. We have to collaborate. The delegations have to meet. The embassies have to interact. If they throw missiles at my country, how do we collaborate with them? And there is no dialogue since 2016 because they stopped everything. They walked out of the summit, which they agreed. Facts, because I deal with it.
Yes.
First, on February 2016, India agreed to holding of SAARC summit. This agreement was in Pokhara in Nepal. I was there, and the date was agreed was November. Now they backed out of it.
So you're talking about a summit versus India
dialogue.
And a dialogue. The dialogue, correct.
The dialogue has to happen for the collaboration and everything.